Welcome into Wednesday's edition of Quick Picks, where we all went over last night, but we're here.
I not only went over on the show. Every suggestion I had
went over.
when I was like, I want to do this pick, but I'm not. I want to do this pick, but I'm not. I was like, I think I like the under in Pacers Knicks. Mm-hmm. I like this. I like that. And every single one of them lost. So I got it out of my system last night. That's why I'm going north of the border, south of the border today, because they're playing in Texas. Blue Jays money line plus 110 over the Texas Rangers. Lock it in.
All right, that's Brandon's pick. I'm going to go with a prop today. I'm going to go with Julio Rodriguez over 1.5 total bases. And I'm not going to lie, when I first saw him in that home run derby, I was mesmerized. I don't know whether it was his eyes, swing of the bat, maybe a little bit of both. Either way, after that, he kind of just fell off. He's been real shaky to start the year, barely hitting 250. But the last 7 games, he has picked it up. He's hitting over 300, and in those last 7 games, he's hit this prop in 5 of them. The cherry on top, he sees Trevor Williams tonight, and Trevor might as well call J-Rod daddy because he's hitting 800 off of him with a bomb. Give me pretty eyes, pretty swing to hit a pretty parlay.
Jay?
Pretty eyes, huh?
Yeah, really. He's got gorgeous eyes. Have you never seen Julio Rodriguez?
He doesn't have any idea who that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He has gorgeous eyes.
I can't speak to the veracity of his eyes.
Who has the best eyes?
Oh, my God. Luke, does he have great eyes or not?
Yeah, he's got like
Nobody's doubting you. I just don't know what Julio Rodriguez looks like.
Great eyes like he is a good selective hitter? Or he has
Jesus
like...
Christ.
Kelly Oubre, best eyes?
Oh, shit, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's got kind of like cat eyes.
Look at
almost.
those eyes. Those are kind of like cat eyes. They're like bright green. You don't see how pretty they are?
Let me see his eyes.
Dude. Let me get a good picture because that was squinting.
I mean, very unimpressive, to be honest.
Say your pick.
Yeah, you do your pick.
Thunder T-Wolves, I feel, and maybe this is going to come back as a SportsCenter not top 10. I feel like I have the series nailed. I'm 4-0 in props in this series. We're going Anthony Edwards over 7.5 rebounds. It just moved to plus 110. Listen, this is an elimination game. He obviously didn't have a very good game last game. It's in OKC, but his rebound chances have been very strong throughout this series, except last game. OKC shot the shit out of the ball. I don't expect them to be as hot today. Give me Ant-Man over 7.5 rebounds.
What'd you think of that movie?
The Ant-Man movie with Paul Rudd? Didn't see it. I'm not a big superhero movie guy.
Me either.
All right, I've got Blue Jays money line. He's got Ant-Man over 7.5 rebounds. She has Julio Rodriguez. What does that parlay pay at?
Plus 708.
708.
I think it's plus 724 now because it moved a little bit.
724 now.
All right.
All right, what's the chat have?
Chat is going with Anthony Edwards over 32 points and assists.
Interesting. Okay. If you guys could be any superhero, who would you be?
Superman. He's the best one.
I would be...
So he's got all the other... Everything everybody else has, he just has it all in one package.
Who's that chick that can morph into anything from the X-Men?
Mystique.
Yeah, I'd be like her.
I don't watch the X-Men. I'm not a nerd.
Very good cartoon series.
I'm not a
X-Men
nerd.
kind of rocks.
That was your age.
I'm not a fucking nerd.
Deadpool, love Deadpool.
Never saw it.
You need to see it. You'd like it. It's your type of humor.
I'm not a fucking nerd.
Dude, you are the biggest nerd in this room,
You're complaining about your Jim Klein saucer bobblehead that got broken.
Not a fucking nerd.
Like, look at my man taking fines for all the old men out there.
You bought several trading cards in the past couple weeks.
And I've given them to you as gifts.
I've never gotten a gift.
So don't complain about that.
That's true. Thank you.
You know what? I'm done giving you gifts.
He's a historian of
sports. Hold on, time out. I don't give them to him as gifts. I give them to his kid.
Yeah.
Never gave my kids gifts. You promised my daughter $20 for her $5, and you never did it.
That's a bad deal for him.
But he said yes.
I'm going fishing.
Fuck it, I'm going fishing. And on that note, that was today's show. Make sure you're using the best and only sportsbook, the DraftKings Sportsbook. That's what we use here at Barstool. And if you're following us in the Barstool betting group, you can just click the little toggle button right on the side and tail the parlay. If you are not following us in the Barstool betting group, do it now. You can interact with us. You can see all of our bets, ones that we say on this show, ones that we take personally, our live bets, you name it. You can see it, and we've got it, but it's only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Che, you got anything else for the day?
Nope. Let's have some fun tonight.
Let's have some fun. Let's all have a great time and win some money. See you guys back here tomorrow.